Good morning and welcome back to my channel, Coffee Cards and Clarity. I'm going to be doing a Divine Feminine reading today. I'm going to start with Alana Fairchild's Love Your Inner Goddess deck, and I'm going to give it a quick shuffle, and I just want to get a card or two to let us know what the energy is that the Divine Feminine is holding right now. What is the energy that the Divine Feminine is holding right now? Okay. Let's see what wants to come through. Okay, we have Black Diamond, and it says true love eternal. Okay, we have Gaia, shine on. One more card, and we have Damselfly brings direction, card number 6. Okay, so those are the energies that the Divine Feminine is embodying right now. The Black Diamond card, it comes through when it's letting you know that, hey, you are on a spiritual journey right now, and the reason why you're on the path that you're on is because your light is still with you, okay? You have not been bogged down or overwhelmed by the shadow side. So this card, Black Diamond, is letting you know that you were meant for this path. You were meant for this job. Just letting us know that the energy that's coming through for this reading, they're on a very powerful spiritual journey, and it's going to take their whole lifetime, okay? It's not going to be an easy path, but you are the wisdom bearer. This card's letting you know you are the wisdom bearer. You're one of the precious ones who is able to do this path. Because you've not been destroyed by any of the dark experiences that life has put upon you. Rather, you're able to find that wisdom in it and go forward and be empowered to overcome it. You pretty much, it's like you've done this before, okay? So you're experienced, and you're not, you come with the experience with wisdom, but not the scars. You were able to get through it without taking on too many scars, okay? The next card we have is the 40 card, which is Gaia. And in this card is letting you know that the time is right now. If it's not right now, it's going to be very soon for things to come together for you, okay? All you have to do is really believe in it. Really believe. It's like it's just waiting there for you to fully believe so you can take it. Okay, that's the energy that wants to come through here. With the sense, this card comes with giving a sense of, is this real? Can I really do this? And that's the part that I'm talking about. You have to truly believe it. That's the part that's coming through. You have to truly believe it. Damselfly brings direction. Card number 6. This is about, we had here that the time is right, or it will be very soon. And this card here, Damselfly brings direction. This card is about a major change that's going to happen, but you're not even going to see it coming, okay? But you will be able to handle it. This card is letting you know you will be able to handle it with, as much skill and grace as possible. The Damselfly is able to rise above any of the confusion that's going to come about because of this life change that's going to come out of left field, okay? She's about kind of transformation. So this energy is about being transformed by something that comes out of left field. And like I said, the Gaia card is letting you know that it's going to happen soon. Pretty soon, and this Black Diamond card is letting you know, don't worry, you are meant for this path. Whatever's about to happen, you're meant for it, because you are one of the few that have come through some pretty bleak life experiences without carrying the scars from that. Let me go ahead and get a few tarot. I'm going to get a few tarot cards, and then we're going to go into some other oracle cards. A few tarot cards. For the Divine Feminine. And I've shuffled all of these cards before the reading, but I'm going to give at least one more shuffle on camera, okay? So let's have a few tarot cards, please, for this Divine Feminine who's embodying this Black Diamond, Gaia, and Damselfly brings direction energy right now. One or two more cards, please. One more shuffle. Okay. Oh, we did get another one. We have renewal. We have Ten of Air, which is the Ten of Swords, and we have Three of Earth. So renewal, this card is review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. So that's what's going to come through. Whatever happens that's going to come out of left field, you're going to be able to pretty well navigate that. Ten of Air, the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. And we have the Three of Earth, the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work. Be a team player. So I want to get some other cards to clarify, but we're going to clarify through, we're going to use Mystic Moon Oracle to clarify. Anything that's on the table right now, we want to clarify. Let's illuminate it some more so we know exactly what this change is, this new direction, this thing that's going to come out of left field, and cause some pretty heavy emotions in you, but you're going to overcome those. One more shuffle. Whoops, okay. So any clarification, please, for anything that's already on the table from Mystic Moon's oracles. For the Divine Feminine. Any more cards want to come through to illuminate what is on the table for the Divine Feminine? Okay. These are the cards that have already wanted to come through. And I almost said this in the very beginning. This is a general reading for the Divine Feminine, but a lot of times when I do readings, the Divine Soul Connection, the Twin Flame energy, wants to come through. I think that's because I've been on a Divine Soul Connection journey for like 3 decades. So it feels comfortable coming through. The energy feels comfortable coming through to me. So from Mystic Moon Oracle, we have Twin Flame. So this is a little bit of a heads up that this is a twin. This is in regards, even though it's a Divine Feminine, this has some aspect with a Twin Flame connection, a Twin Flame Divine Soul connection. We have commitment. We have recognition, which is really good to come with the Twin Flame card. We have Summer. And we have the Divine Feminine. She's made an appearance here in this Divine Feminine reading. We have Surrender. We have Barrier. We have Return. And we have Mirroring. So those are the cards that wanted to come through. What I'm seeing is it's saying it's time to move forward in a new direction. This 20 card, the renewal card. It's time to move forward in a new direction. Then we have the Ten of Air, which is the ending of a difficult situation. Then we have the Three of Earth, which is the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, and be a team player. And team player is in quotes. So We also have recognition here coming through to confirm. We also have commitment, which is being, you know, working as a team. You're committed. The twin flame union could be the team that is kind of trying to the twin flame union could be the team that's trying to come in. Okay, there's something here that you feel, if you're watching this, if this is for you, if it's resonating, that you feel is kind of a barrier, and you're constantly wanting to maybe, you know, take a few steps back because you feel like maybe this isn't true. Maybe this is, we had this earlier, thinking that something was all in your head, but it wasn't all in your head. This isn't all in your head. These signs and synchronicities and the mirroring that's happening is not all in your head. It is actually happening. Let me get a few other cards, please, to see if we can get any more information that wants to come through. I'm going to start with this deck. I have a bunch of cards on the table, so let me try to put them up as I go, or I will run out of room. A few cards, please, to let us know anything that we are needing to work through as divine feminine if this reading is resonating. Okay. Any cards, please, for this reading, for the divine feminine, her energy, what she's dealing with and going through right now. Any advice or any more additional illumination? Okay, what do we have here? Okay, we have I am Kali. From death comes rebirth. So that's anything that is feeling like it's not going the way that you want, or that it needs to die off. We do see that there is going to be some rebirth, which is the renewal. Okay, and it's also about it's also like this black diamond card that came through in the very beginning of that energy that the divine feminine was embodying at the beginning of this reading. At this point in time, this is someone who's been through hell but is not carrying the scars. Okay. So from death comes rebirth. Any more cards, please, for this divine feminine? Okay. What do we have here? We have Fairy of the Highlands. It's time to be brave. And this divine feminine, this energy that's coming through, they are brave, okay? They already embody the black diamond energy, the Gaia energy, and damselfly brings direction, okay? So they're already brave. They're going to be just staying in that power, okay? I'm going to get a few more cards from this deck. See what else wants to come through for the divine feminine that is resonating with this. Any cards, please, for the divine feminine to highlight, illuminate, or what they need to work through or what they are going through. We have home, which is a very divine soul connection kind of feeling. They each feel like home to each other. So that wanted to come through. That's kind of confirming this divine soul connection that has made an appearance in this divine feminine reading. One more card, please. One more card. Two more shuffles, and I will pull from the top if no card comes through. One more card, please, for the divine feminine who resonates with this video. Okay. And we have the patience card, number 23, which goes to a 5. So I do see that this is taking quite a bit of time on this journey. It is taking quite a bit of time. So Spirit is advising to continue to have patience, which is okay because you are able to walk through life with some pretty negative trauma that's happened, and you're able to still come out of it on the other end actually without bearing the scars of what you had been through. You still bring the light. You still bring the light, Divine Feminine. Let's get a few more cards for the Divine Feminine that is resonating with this reading. Any cards, please, for the Divine Feminine who is resonating with this reading. Two more shuffles, and I will pull 2 cards from the top. Okay, we have our 2 cards. Let's see what we have. The word wants to be written. So this is a little special message for anyone who is really creative. There's 2 things that are coming through. For anyone who is really creative, they are advising you to do your thing. If you are a writer especially, they're advising you to write the word. Okay, write the words. This card is also coming through to let whoever know that is resonating with this energy is when we were talking about if you could just believe, you could make it happen. The tiny ingredient of the belief. It's tiny, one little thing, belief, but that's such a huge concept, believe. So believe it, speak the word, and it'll happen. We have visions of life beyond death. So that that is coming through because of this divine soul connection being so strong here. With the twin flame card coming out, the commitment, they're both really, even if they're in a pause, even if they're in a moment of separation or a long period of separation, the commitment to each other on this twin flame journey is still there. And what I'm seeing is both parties, even this is a divine feminine reading, but what's coming through with this card here with a 44, both parties are actually seeing that life in the 5th dimension together with each other, which is, you know, it's a lot, it's visions of themselves together beyond this plane, okay, beyond this existence here in this dimension. I'm going to get a few more cards. This is any guidance that would like to come through for spirit for what the divine feminine can be doing right now to you know, better get through any obstacles that she's encountering right now. Let me give this one more shuffle. Messages from Spirit for any advice for the Divine Feminine of what she can be doing to get through any obstacles she's encountering right now. Messages for the Divine Feminine, please. Messages or advice from Spirit from the Divine Feminine. For the Divine Feminine. One more shuffle. Okay. Here are the messages that want to come through. We have control. So if there's an aspect of your life, Divine Feminine, that you feel like you do not have control of, what I'm seeing is that you don't necessarily have to have control of it, okay? You don't have to have control of it. You just need to have control of your reactions. You don't have to let it put you in a tailspin. You can rise above it, okay? Turn that energy into something that lets you walk away from something if it's too chaotic or out of control, okay? Teach, that's another message that wanted to come through. Choose your battles, like I said. You can walk away from it and trust. Trust in the divine feminine. Trust in your own intuition, your own abilities. Trust in yourself and trust in the journey. You and your divine connection, you guys already have recognition of each other, okay? And I want to go ahead and get a few more cards. This is from the Sacred Healing Journey from Angelic Revelation 144. Let me get a few cards from this deck to see anything that wants to come through to let us know what the Divine Feminine is experiencing right now. That could be energetically or actually specifically in her 3D life. Anything that wants to come through right now for the Divine Feminine. Three more shuffles. Two more shuffles. One more shuffle. Okay. Okay. We have blossoming, new beginnings, love and bloom. So there could be a new beginning here for you and your divine counterpart, your twin flame. We did get that card come through earlier. Clouded view, not seeing things clearly. Intimacy, hiding, ashamed, can't face you. 5th dimension to 12th dimension. Astral travel, expansion of consciousness. So what I'm seeing is if you're wanting a new beginning in this divine connection that you have with your divine soul connection with your twin flame, if you're wanting a new beginning and it's not working out right now, there's not, if it's just the view is cloudy, the intimacy is not there yet, someone's hiding and they can't face you. What I do see is that you're going to be communicating for a while in different dimensions, at different levels. You're going to be communicating through astral travel and the expansion of your consciousness. So that's what's coming through for that. And since we did have the twin flame card come through, I do want to end this reading for the Divine Feminine by getting a few cards from Angelic Revelation 144, Stop and Smell the Roses Oracle. This is affirmations for navigating the sacred healing journey. So these are going to be messages for the Divine Feminine who resonated with this reading. One more shuffle. Any final messages to close out this reading for the Divine Feminine, please? And we have 3, so I'm going to take those. Every day brings a new opportunity to be of service to the divine and to serve humbly in soul mission. I honor, appreciate, and cherish my life. I see the beauty of all my experiences as opportunities for growth. My creativity is an expression from my soul, connecting me with my divine partner and the entire universe. My visualizations and manifestations are designed to bring profound healing to all who encounter my sacred creative expressions. So that wanted to come through. And we did have this creativity coming through here. And this card, which I cannot seem to pick up, the word wants to be written. I mentioned that earlier. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I hope there was a little bit of something in here that helped you. The good news is you have walked through hell and you've stayed in the light. The biggest thing right now I see is that there's a small part of you that doesn't believe It doesn't believe that you can accomplish what it is you set out to accomplish. And just stay above the fray. You don't have to engage when something is negative. You can stay above the fray, and you can just walk away. You get to choose the battles that you want to be in. You get to choose the battles you want to be in. I do see at some point there will be a return to your divine soul connection. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and I hope there was something in here for you, a message for you. Take care.